Prop S, isn't it amazing? So if people have been following me on Prop S, I've been mapping this chart out on my X channel, on my YouTube channel. Prop S, Bullish Impulsive Move Begins. What else is there? Prop S, let's have a look. What did I do on Prop S? Prop S, like Prop S, like I mean following Prop S quite a lot. Recently though, 3 weeks ago, like Prop S, 3 weeks ago, Prop S looking really bullish, impulsive way soon. 1 month ago, Prop S looking bullish. What's next with Prop S? Yeah, there's some things I've been doing on Prop S. So the most recent one was a day ago. Prop S bullish move begins. What happens next? And when I kind of did this stream, I was just kind of mapping out. I've started putting chapters in my videos. Where is it that I want to see? I don't know. I don't really know. Let's have a look. Where was it? So Prop S was about 12.7, 12.9 cents. That's kind of mapping out this move. And now you can see Prop S is kind of pushed up again. So it's clearly, I was clearly right, wasn't I? So I don't mean to brag, but I've been talking about this. What chart was it? Yeah, I've been talking about this correction coming to an end. I was talking about the price finding support on this point of control of this value area. I was talking about this midpoint of this channel. I was talking about the timings. It was coming to an end. I couldn't, it's hard to pinpoint the times exactly sometimes, but I knew it was roughly coming to an end. Then we started to get this kind of impulsive move. It's quite interesting because people were quite disheartened with Prop S because everything's pumping since the 4th of November. Yeah. And you get a little kind of Prop S mini pump here. Not much. And people in Prop S are like, oh, what's going on? My token is shit. But actually, when you're mapping out this move and this corrective move, you can clearly see that we're still correcting. Okay. And so people are like scared, oh no, Prop S is actually going to go to zero. But the reality is that this was just still correcting. We were looking to find support here, and now we're starting to impulsively move, aren't we? So it's looking quite nice. My last video is about 12.7. We're like 22% higher. Yeah, so don't use my channel as a signal, but I don't have a bad hit rate. You know, usually when I'm looking at something, it does try to go up. 1 ABC, 2 3 4 5. Is it over? Is it over? Is that the first wave? Let's just kind of figure this out. 1 ABC, 1 2 3 4 5. Maybe there's a little bit more here in this first wave. As long as we continue, yeah. If that was your first kind of little mini impulse one, ABC, a little extended flat here for a 1 2 3 4 5. That's correct. Why is that correct? It's because look, I'm looking at the rules. You see that? 1 2 3 4. Perfect back tests of the top of the 1 for a 5. See that? That's your 3. This is just a 1. I'm just imagining that as the 1. And then you have an ABC extended flat here for a 2. Okay. So I'm just kind of imagining the price action. So possibly that's the end of the 3 there. And then you're looking for a 2 correction for another wave to complete your 1. That's kind of where I'm at right now with this. This is actually a really nice V-shaped recovery. Increase in volume, increasing prices, really bullish, extremely bullish price action here. See that? Increasing volume, increasing prices. This is a bullish V. These are like the most bullish chart patterns you can get. It's going to find support to go up, but at the very least you can't lose this neckline on this V, okay, for another continued move, for another expansive move possibly to complete this one somewhere. It's kind of where we're at now with prop S. It doesn't have to come back to the neckline. If people are bullish and they're seeing this and they're like, shit, I need to get in, I messed up, I sold, I should have bought, what's going on, what should I do, they FOMO, they just keep on buying now, they're just buying. Yeah, so even though technically that's correct, you could easily get a nice flat correction here and find support here for continuation, and actually the gap doesn't fill. Effectively what happens is there's so much bullish sentiment here, bullish FOMO here, that it doesn't actually come down. But technically you kind of want it to come down to go up. That's kind of what you want to see. And so that would complete the first one here. Then you're looking for a 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can just go up in the whole of December. Maybe. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go up. Let's go up. So let's see how this plays out. I like the kind of the impulsiveness now. Yeah. And you know, like with this, it's gonna, sometimes these waves, it's a slow pickup and then it starts to get really expensive. If we take out the all-time high, there is a 618 at the all-time high, so that is a big take profit. But you know, putting in a higher high is bullish. Yeah. So while you might have a big take profit, that will actually be the first pullback will be a real good opportunity to get in, because higher highs, especially all-time highs, higher all-time highs in a bull market is conducive for higher highs continuation. Yeah, it's not bearish to get a rejection from an all-time high, from a higher high and an all-time high in a bull market. It's actually bullish. You just have to buy the dips, sell the highs. That's kind of what we want to see. We want to see higher all-time highs and higher lows, higher all-time highs and higher lows, until we just keep on going to the moon. All right. I've still got my higher time frame resistance level. Nothing's changed as far as I can tell, and that's coming in at 80, somewhere between 85 to 87 cents. So from the current price, I've still got a higher time frame target of 450% increase in value. If I see a reaction there on time, probably by the end of the month, I will be looking to potentially scale back a little bit with a view to selling the highs and catching the next corrective move for the next big wave. Yeah, for the next big wave. So we have to kind of map this out and see what's going on and how it continues. I'm imagining that this first wave is from here to here. This was the 2. So let's just see how far we can get with this next wave, this next 3. I don't know. Do we stop there for a small 3, or is actually our 3 about to go really ballistic to like crazy heights? Yeah, no one really knows. No one can predict this. Okay, could the 3 be could the whole 3 extend to wherever this fib time is, the end of Feb, for a 4 down to there, and could these like pivots really play a massive role? Could we be like doing 5 waves now up to the end of Feb to higher numbers, to all the way up to $75? You know, who knows? No one really knows. But I've got these major pivots. They are playing a role. So the next major one is somewhere at the end of Feb. Maybe we just continue all the way up. I don't know. All right. So we're just going to see what happens. All right. Can you enter this now and just, is it good to FOMO in right now? Yeah, FOMO. Go FOMO. Push the price up. FOMO. I'm not financial advice, but I do like what I see. Yeah? It's not looking too shabby. And this is on Max. Let me just have a look and see where most of the volume is, because I haven't looked at it. Prop S token. Oh yeah, it's on Max. Yeah, so most of the volume is on Max. That's nice. Wouldn't mind if they launched on Bybit. Huh? If anyone from the prop base executive are watching this, you know, get us on Bybit. Huh? Get prop base on Bybit. Let's go up. Bybit derivatives. That's what we want. Prop base on Bybit derivatives. Let's get the big volume involved into this market, I think. The weekly time frame is looking really amazingly, is beautiful. Look at that. This is a very nice reversal pattern. Last week closed higher. It completely closed above these previous weeks. And now we've got a continuation. We had a really nice back test of the previous week high. And then up we go. Yeah. So just looking at this structure, I think the next target really is somewhere around the all-time high. And then hopefully we can take out the all-time high. And the last time that happened here, look what happened. It just went up and up and up and up, didn't it? So last time you took out that all-time high in this kind of manner, consolidation, correction, clean break, and this the TOS token went up 600%. Yeah, so that was from the all-time high. 500% from the all-time high. 500% from the all-time high will take us to really high numbers. But I'm really contemplating that big fib level, which is at about 85 to 87 cents. Yeah. Then the rest is just kind of lots of kind of levels in between. So we can't really predict that until we get to another high level in the future, which would be a crazy high level at $75 to $85. See that? And so I'm not saying it's going to go down. I have no idea what's going to happen, but this is looking really bullish. If you flip that channel back into support, then maybe $85 doesn't hold, but it is a big level. It has to be flipped. And I really love this. So when I'm looking at this now, it's quite messy in my chart right now, but if you look at the regular chart, consolidation, expansion, drawdown, consolidation above the previous consolidation, next one, and then expansion, yeah, drawdown, and then the next one is the parabola. So let me just kind of draw that for you. I'll draw it on this other chart. I've seen this before, and that's how I'm imagining it. Actually, you can't see it on this chart. That's kind of what you need to hold on to this until we get that parabolic move, isn't it? The last wave is the parabola. Yeah. So consolidation, expansion, drawdown, reaccumulation, expansion, drawdown, reaccumulation, and then I don't know about the timings, but parabola. That's what we want to see, something like that. And then that's your move, isn't it? 3 impulsive waves, with the last one being the craziest one. I think actually it'd be nice if we could get the last one at the peak of alt season. I don't know when it's going to be, so if we go up down now, maybe it can be like that, like April or something. Can you hold on that long? Are people able to hold on that high? Because will people sell in 200%, not realizing this actually wants to go much higher, like 700-800%? And then, who knows? I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's prop S.